game dev problems and how I fix them. Today's problem is one that many games have, which is how do you teach players how to perform actions in your game? And a quick caveat is that you should have many ways of teaching them. They may not have been paying attention to one of the ways you taught them, or they may have forgotten since then. Let's look at an example. In this game, there's the guild master, and they let you hire another adventurer for 45 gold. So we currently have 42 gold, and maybe we've forgotten, we're going somewhere else, we're looking at our town, we're starting a battle, and then we finally get enough money, which I'll just cheat in here by clicking this. The way we've solved this is by showing you an in-game tip saying that you have enough money to do something. We shipped this and we got feedback that it was mostly working, but when you got even more money, or maybe 30 minutes had passed and we taught you that, hey, you can drag items just by clicking them, more of these tips would show up. This is counter to what we originally tried to solve here, because if we're overwhelming users with information, they probably won't read any of it, and they would just dismiss all of these, or they'd leave them open and ignore them. So we solved that second problem pretty easily. We just make it so that only one tip can show up at a time. But then we got the feedback that there was a third problem, which is if you can only show one tip at a time and you've already acted on this tip, then there could be some other piece of important information that we can't share with you until you've dismissed this. The solution to that problem was to detect that you've acted on this tip. So in this case, it says hire a new adventurer. So if we were to actually hire that adventurer, this tip would now have a timer that's ticking down. The reason we don't immediately dismiss it is because you may have coincidentally acted on that tip, and you wouldn't want a text box to show up and then immediately go away and wonder what its contents were. So when this does tick down to 0, the tip goes away, and that pretty much solved our problem. We've seen that players are now steered in the right direction. I hope these videos illuminate some of the process of solving these, because a lot of times you play a game and you just see what people settled on and not how they got there. The game I showed in this video is the one I'm working on called Skeleseller, and thanks for watching.